What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be reviewing the new James Gunn Superman movie. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm not the biggest DC fan, I'm more of a Marvel fan. The DCEU was so shit that, I had no expectations for this. I know James Gunn is heavily involved in the Guardians of the Galaxy, and that's amazing. When it comes to Superman films, there's been so many, and I think, when they decided that Henry Cavill isn't coming back as Superman, it kind of dampened it for a lot of us, and this movie has seen a lot of hate. When I talk about my expectations, it wasn't very high, because the amount of negative PR that was surrounding this movie, people were just shitting on it, shitting on trailers, shitting on, photo shoots of the costumes, shitting on who the actors were. I don't know how this movie can turn out good with all the criticism it's got. From what I've seen, a lot of people are giving it pretty good reviews. A lot of people seem to like the movie. Personally, I'm not really on that wave. I watched it. It felt bloated. It felt a bit too long. The casting choices for me feel really strange, man. Lois Lane, one of the worst casting decisions of recent memory. I can't believe what they did. Even Amy Adams was a better Lois Lane. And then when it comes to Superman, I think he's fine. I don't think he's as good as Henry Cavill, but I think he's pretty good. Again, I think Henry Cavill is just perfect for Superman. It would have been nice if they brought him back, but I guess it is what it is on that one. He does a fine job. Lex Luthor, I'm not the biggest fan of the Lex Luthor. I know he was also in, Nosferatu, and he plays like a little bitch boy in that one, and when he's playing Lex Luthor, it wasn't believable to me. A lot of people really liked it. I was just like, people hated Jesse Eisenberg. I think I like that one more. Lex Luthor for me, I think it was a good portrayal of the character. I just didn't really like the actor. You know what I mean? The best part of the movie, though, was when the guy called him Baldy. That was hilarious. I wish there was a lot more bold jokes in this movie. That would have made it a lot better, because the humor just absolutely falls flat, bruv. The humor in this movie is shit. All the jokes are just okay, what's going on? What are these jokes? It's like when they're just a stand-up comedian is absolutely bombing it, and it's just silence. I don't think I heard anyone laugh in the cinema, which was absolutely insane. The only joke that made me laugh was the one he called him Baldy. That shit was funny, but apart from that, yeah, it wasn't great. In terms of the side characters, you have the guy from Castle as, was it Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern? He's okay. He's just there. Mr. Terrific was a bit cringe, but he was a cool enough character. And then you have the Hawk Woman, which was so funny. That actually made me laugh. But she kept making the fucking bird noise every time she jumped. It was absolutely just killing me. I couldn't help myself. It was just too funny. Although the dog was probably the best character in the movie, or the guy who could turn into any substance, he was pretty cool as well. But overall, this movie is just it feels a bit flat. It's a decent movie, but don't get it twisted. There's nothing to write home about. At least Batman v Superman was arse. You know what I mean? But it had fucking Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck. And it was funny. You know what I mean? It wasn't a good movie, but it had some funny aspects to it because it was so shit. This one is yeah, it's decent, but it's nothing special. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I was kind of waiting for it to be over. I just didn't feel any connection to the characters. The Lois Lane Superman relationship did not feel authentic at all, bruv. She's just there doing her thing, and he's I guess simping like Superman does, but she just didn't seem like she liked him throughout the whole movie. It's I don't know if it was the actress. I just think the casting for Lois Lane was poor. Like I said, the other actors were okay, but it just feels like a bit of a missed opportunity. I'm sure a lot of people like this. I just would have liked to see Henry Cavill do his thing as Superman, man. In terms of does this now kick off a whole another DC EU, whatever they want to call it, or DC Cinematic Universe, well, fuck it, whatever. Does it kick off another one of those? I hope not, man. Because I actually think they got the casting for the other one quite good. I like Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Ben Affleck as Batman, yeah. But Henry Cavill and Jason Momoa was great casting, so it would be weird. I guess James Gunn is the kind of guy to do something like that. He could make it work. We saw with Guardians, but the portrayal of Superman in this is kind of interesting because it's more of a political lens of Lex Luthor pulling all the media strings and making him a villain. Kind of what happens to Spider-Man in No Way Home. It's kind of a similar plot line to that. It's just not as good. You know what I mean? There's not 3 Spider-Mans, fighting all the villains. In this one, there's just Superman fighting some random shit and then getting his shit beat out of him by a robot. You didn't make Superman feel very super in this, which kind of annoyed me. But yeah, that's all I really got to say. If you've seen the movie, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.